Alright everybody, what is going on? It is Jury from the Premier Valor League, and we are doing qualifiers. Looking forward to seeing some of these new teams compete. Some of them have participated in some of the matches before, but not all of them have, and not all of them I don't think were prepared at the beginning of the season to compete. We did have one team, VSauce, that was unable to stand by their commitment to the league, so they have been removed, and we are filling that spot. We have 4 strong teams that I'm pretty excited to see play. The first match, we're basically doing a best of 1 elimination to determine who fills that spot. Anyway, so first match is going to be Team Pew Pew versus a team called Off Meta. The second match is going to be Iron Gladiators. Unlike what I posted on Twitter, Iron Gladiators versus Team Plasma. And then the winners of each of those matches will then have a match to see who's going to be number 16. So, we're just getting everything ready. We got everything pretty well organized and situated. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of fix a couple of things. If you are having any kind of issues or problems with the sound, please let me know. I would appreciate it. And I can make adjustments as needed. But other than that, let's get ready to see some action. Like I said, really I love watching these matches, but the idea of new teams excites me just a little bit. See, that's weird. I updated this stuff. PVL Qualifier. And this will give everybody a couple minutes to log in and get situated. Hopefully, give everybody time to log in. Alright, that's updated. Alright, we did make some adjustments to a couple of the rules that were just kind of glaring problems. One of them is regarding new heroes. New heroes will not be allowed the first week of their addition to the game. So Yibneth, I'm just gonna wing it, is not going to be a hero that can be used at least until next week. So the matches on Wednesday, Thursday will not have the new hero. And basically the idea behind that is it gives the game time to determine whether or not this hero or any new heroes are as broken as Rourke was when he came out. Because nobody needs that in their life. It's just kind of silly. But you know, the best way to play test stuff is just to release it to the public. So I mean, he's strong, and I like him, but I don't think he's broken, or I haven't seen anything that would make me believe that he is broken. So, getting situated. Alright, so like I said, first match is going to be Team Pew Pew versus Off Meta. I don't even know. See, I haven't had an opportunity to mess around with Twitch too much, which is my fault. I've been kind of focusing on the game, but I am learning. Training camp. Tourney mode. 8186. Alright. So let's get everybody in here and get this bad boy rolling. If you're viewing, please don't join the channel. Or the lobby rather. I am less familiar with these teams than I am most of the well, pretty much all the teams involved in the PVL. A lot of these guys are new to the group anyway, so still kind of getting a feel for them. But that just means I get to see some interesting gameplay. Alright, so Team Pew Pew is on the right with the TPP notation. The team on the left is going to be Off Meta, which is, I mean, I just like that name. Couldn't remember it, but maybe we'll remember it soon when they're wrecking shop. Nope. Alright. Again, please don't join. No spectators. It's really not necessary. We have everything under control. Well, under control. Everything come together. Looks like they're pretty well set up. We're waiting on one more. Make sure the volume's good. If there is an issue with the volume, please let me know. I feel like I should ask. It's killing me. But in random news, we had a meeting, all the guild leaders, discussing the league as it stands, and kind of got a lot of stuff ironed out. There were a lot of things discussed that we know that will probably be announced in a couple of weeks as far as the future of the tournament. A lot of people are asking about the prize pool and things of that nature. Just be patient with me. I'm putting a lot of effort into getting this thing set up, but as these things occur, they will be announced. Have faith. Alright, looks like we may be ready to go. Alright, ready. Doc, that's a yes. All right, let's do this. So,
team's turn to ban.
Like I said, it's the best of one. It's Team Pew Pew versus a team called Off Meta. They are just a group that plays together that is pretty confident that they can bring the pain. So I'm excited to see. My Discord blows up all day, every day, like into the wee hours of the night and then the wee early hours of the morning. And it's a lot of people asking about joining, asking about this. These were the teams that I was confident that would participate. Apparently, I misunderstood TPP's, like whether or not they were in it or not. But somehow I've convinced them that they should. They were interested in it anyway. So, looking at bans, Off Meta's banned Violet. They banned Liliana. They're probably going to ban Aram. That would be my expectation. But they banned Chognar. Alright, so there's that. On Team Pew Pew, we have a little different focus. We got Lindis gone, Murad gone, we've got Valheim gone. I'm going to go to full screen because you guys don't want to see me. Alright, so now we're ready for the picks. Let's see what we end up with. I'm curious. See, their name's Off Meta, but they're getting Xenial, which is a great pick. I mean, I can give them a hard time. I was just expecting Off Meta stuff. A little bit of time. They're gonna take the Aram, which honestly, you can't blame them. She's incredible. And Wisp, which is not the pick you normally see in tournament play and competition, but honestly, I've seen her a lot in in standard matches anyway. And a buddy of mine, Frosty, that I play with a lot, uses her and has been insanely successful. So that's locked in. Back to Off Meta, who are going eerily meta on this. Marja right now, who is crazy powerful. Maganga. I mean, I don't know that Maganga's ever not been within the range of the meta, but you don't see him a lot, or I haven't seen him a lot in tournament play recently, or even in AWC last season. I didn't see a lot of Maganga. Looks like they're not sure it is best of one. It's going to be a best of one series. The first two matches are going to eliminate 2, and then the third match is going to be the final. Alright, so we lock in the Mina. Locked in the Marja. So we got the tank taken care of, kind of a magey tank in Marja taken care of, and a support tank in Mina. So heavy on the hit points on Off Meta. And on Pew Pew, we've got a lot of area damage in Wisp. We've got Aram, who can essentially eliminate one person from the match, or from the fight. Crixie, who does a crazy solid amount of area damage, and then Zephys, which wasn't my expectation, but Zephys is good. Zephys jungle, he's good, but again, not a normal tournament pick. So let's see how that plays out. Raz, and Slims are cleared on off meta. So there's that. Final pick for Team Pew Pew. Who's it going to be? Give me some thoughts. Anybody? Who do you think it's going to be? Yeah, there are a lot of rule breakers in this channel. Jeez, everybody calm down. Nah, don't do that. Do not calm down. This is exciting. We get to see exactly who's going to stick with Crushed. Nice. I love the Crushed pick. That, with all the hit points available on off meta, Crushed kind of totally fills that gap. It'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see who can put out the damage. Slims is crazy strong. Raz is frustrating. Frustrating to say the least. But I mean, maybe if I played him, I'd feel differently. Yeah, 15 seconds. Then we're gonna get this thing ready to roll. That's a fair point. Yeah, dual spirals with this, the point of there's no Malik, which, that's crazy. We get to see. Oh, cool. The pirate wisp skin. So we've got a Crash took the punish so he could get Leviathan. Doc with the Zephyr's jungle should be interesting to watch. It's gonna be, seems like that would be tough to compete with Slims in jungle, but you know, we shall see. Xenial is gonna be, Xenial should be a pretty big integral part of off meta's success or failure, his ability to kind of weave in and out. But we'll see. And guys that are viewing, let me know if the audio is alright. If I need to adjust it, just let me know. So moving in, we've got huge groups just sliding up the middle. Looks like we're gonna see an invade on red team's red buff, and potentially an invade. Yeah, Crash just kind of watching that. Level 1, I don't know that he's going to be able to compete too much, and Aram and Crixie slide in. That's going to make their initial group outnumbered and take a lot of damage, but the rest of the group kind of stays within range, kind of back out. Red does get the might buff, and blue backs off. Raz just clearing wave, just kind of hanging out, just seeing what's going on, getting the experience. Wisp and Marja move to bottom to get those waves. Aram just kind of hanging in the middle in the support, well, on the river, just to kind of cover Crixie and just make sure she's safe. I'm gonna slide down. Zephyrus he's moving pretty fast through the jungle, but I think that Slims is a little bit behind just because of the invade. They're not going to get much. Oh, well. Looks like Mina's going to take it. She does get away, but staying just out of range, but in an area that she can do a little bit of supporting if necessary. Aram right behind him, though. Only had the one wolf up for some reason, and that's going to be another kill. And yeah, there goes Mina. So that puts off meta to a 3-1 start. You got them taking a little bit of damage on the bottom tower, but they're also taking the dragon uncontested, which is ideal for them. That's going to put them up on gold quite a bit. Crixie just clearing wave. But Zephus is already back, restarting his jungle. Slim's kind of stuck in the bot lane, helping his team out. Don't know that they're gonna engage, but it looks like they could at any time. Marja's right there, Mina's right there. Slim's just waiting for the opportunity to do some damage, and not a lot of commitment there. Crixie just kind of chilling on the tower, no real action. Xenial Crest is as exciting as you would expect that to be. They are going in a little bit, but they're not gonna do too much. Just kind of get out of there. Just basically annoy each other. Arum and Wisp in a 2v3 situation. Zephus is there. Zephus jumps in. We've got. See, that's the commitment you wouldn't expect. They are able to. No, they lose the Sage. Arum is so close to death, it's ridiculous. Instead, Marja goes down. Mina tries to get close enough to Arum to do something, but Crixie jumps in and just throws. Pretty much everything is thrown off by the Crixie. We've still got a group on bottom that could make a push for that tower, but Wisp with the minions and her ultimate is probably going to cause them some problems. You got some backup coming. Arum, Zephus moving down, getting ready to defend that tower. Crixie's there as well, and looks like off meta was aware of that and just kind of staying back. They're all there though. Zephus jumps in, hits the Mina. Mina's grabbed him. Everything's yeah, there it is. Xenial jumps in. That's where it is. That Xenial is gonna make or break it. And one kill for Xenial. But yeah. Blue team is very, very well on point and organized. They've got the communication down. Crushed moving down, but backs off just to cover his allies. They're able to get that Crixie as well. They do lose one in the process. Crushed. He's on it. So Pew Pew gets some kills to kind of clear that gap. They're still down a good bit in gold. Slim's moving. Looks like jungle. They're pretty well even on jungle, I think. We got 2.7 and, well, no. Slim's is up. Mina trying to just get vision, see where they're at. We got a little bit of action right here. Looks like the Arum and the Wisp are ready to jump in on that dragon. I don't know that they realize what's there, but it looks like they do. They bounce out. Raz, meanwhile, jumping in, just using that CC to just wreck it. Crixie down. Zephus down. Wisp is there, but then she's not. Arum wasn't close enough. They were kind of spread out. And blue team moves further up on the kill ratio, and they're going for the abyssal. That's just going to put them that much further ahead on gold. Meanwhile, Arum pushing mid, but not able to get too far before Raz jumps in. Dragon, almost. Dragon's down. Wisp just kind of hanging back. Arum is there. I don't know that they know that there are 3 and a 4th coming in. And they should. That Arum is not going to be able to stop them. Wisp definitely doesn't have the hit points. Xenial jumps in. And Marja, this is further proof that Marja is amazing. She gets her hit points down to basically nothing. And even then, you're still not afraid to continue to commit to the fight.
A red team tower has been destroyed.
So 1 tower down. Not a lot of pressure.
destroyed. A red team tower has been destroyed.
Well, apparently I was muted during all that. Anyway. So we got Raz, Mina moving back toward mid. The whole team's there. Going to try to push TPP back further, and they are able to. That Marja Mina situation is tough. We still got Xenial kind of clearing top as best he can to prevent any movement there. But he can jump in really at any time, and then the team, they basically just merge top. I didn't mean to scare you. Crushed survives, but not really. Get whisked down. Crushed is gonna die. Arm's dead. Just bang, bang, bang. They're just clearing right through everybody. You got the minion wave coming. I mean, they're too deep in on towers, and they're not even waiting for the minions. But they will wait for minions here. Everybody converges on the middle. The minions jump in. That tower's going to go down fast. Crushed does not have his ult up, and that's going to be a big factor. He's got to get his rage up quick.
A blue team tower has been destroyed.
Xenial Marja
A red team
clearing
tower has been destroyed.
the red bottom tower, at least what I can bottom for me, east, whatever, their jungle. And TPP is going to move into the jungle, check, scout. There's nobody there. He's going to check a little further on the dragon. Dragon gets pulled just to kind of distract. We still got 3 up top. They take the Slayer instead. Basically, use the dragon attention to pull them away. They're able to get the Slayer really without much effort. Marja is in, but with her ultimate, it's practically impossible to really lock her down. Aram is the ideal lockdown for Marja if you can get it, if you can hit it before she ults. They drop the dragon up top, and they engage in the middle of 2 towers, which seems a little risky. That's a lot risky, but they're making it work. Slim stuns the Wisp, slows the damage down. They're getting that damage in. They really need to take that dragon out, but they can't get far enough out to commit. There we go. So they take that down, but in doing so, kind of ignored the mid, and we've already got the bottom tower going down as well. It's not going to though. They're able to. They take out Zephys. Xenial jumps in. We got Mina there. And they would be crazy to commit now. But it looks like they're going to basically just annoy and try to clear some of that out. They stun the Crushed. They jump in. I think he was trying to hit Aram. Wisp was able to get her ultimate off. But they're just not getting enough damage out. They're practically in the base. We don't have any push coming out. They're basically just taking the wave as it comes. And there's commitment, but red team looks like, well, the Xenial is going to change everything. Xenial jumps in. He doesn't save poor Mina,
Shut down.
but they are able to get that tower. Just enough distraction.
A red team tower has
We've
been destroyed.
practically got a dead tower up top. It doesn't go down. And looks like Marja, she's still able to get away. The threat just is not there for her right now. They really need that Aram to lock down that Marja. Marja to me plays like almost like a Chognar support with the slow. She's able to get away. And really hard to stop. Everyone, all of Team Pew Pew is grouped up, just basically circling, essentially waiting for off meta to make a mistake. Xenial is there, basically just harassing. He's taking a lot of damage though. He's able to get out. Marja goes down. That is not ideal for Team Off Meta. They're still gonna be able to do crazy damage. Slim's just wrecking over here. Xenial jumps in, gets the heal off. Kresh goes down. Crixie almost dies instantly. We got 2 left. Wisp is done. And Wisp is back up, but not for long. And that's going to be that. Yeah, that was... that Slims with 11-0-11 is going to be the big break on that. 20.3. There's the stats. Slim's doing just a crazy amount of damage. I guess what kills me is all his damage is single target. Compared to Wisp with the area damage, you would think she'd just be able to clear more just based on that fact alone. Alright, that was match 1. That was Team Pew Pew versus Team Off Meta, or just Off Meta. So we've got 1 down. That was a good match. I think the issue there was just team comp. The crazy amount of hit points on off meta really made it hard for the for like Crixie and Wisp. It's a lot of area damage, but not enough in the way of just single target, just direct damage. And I think that's what they needed. Alright, so that was match 1. Winner is Off Meta. They will face the winner of the next match to basically determine who's in the PVL, the Pro Tournament. All these teams are involved in the PVL. Just let me just make that clear. The PVL is a community that any team, any guild, doesn't matter who can join. These teams are specifically vying for a spot in the PVL Pro Tournament that is live every Wednesday, Thursday from 7 to 10 o'clock. Got that situated. Alright. Not grand battle. Custom match, tourney mode. 87. Alright, so this will be. Let me get out of there. This is going to be match 2. Iron Gladiators versus Team Plasma. You may recognize Team Plasma. A lot of people may recognize Team Plasma. They were originally a part of Non-Toxic Esports. They were the original team for Non-Toxic Esports. They aren't a part of that organization anymore, and they are fighting to continue to be involved in the PVL Pro Tournament. Ta-da! Alright. So everybody is getting situated. Now, it's hard for me to acknowledge that I have an opinion, but I do play with some of the Iron Gladiator guys pretty often. So, either way, I'm not picking a team. I think both of these teams are really good. Dread, Sigma, Incarnate, those are the ones that I'm familiar with. And they're all good. So, pretty excited. I'm not biased. I'm pretty excited to see this match. And hope you are too. Oh, look. I got a follower. Exciting. Alright, so based on the way the last match went, does anybody have any opinions, any thoughts? Was it a team build issue, or was it? I mean, to me, it was a team build thing. But you can't know they're going to end up with that many single target damage monsters. Alright, so everybody's here. I think we are ready to go. And if you're not familiar with the PVL, I get on my soapbox quite a bit. The PVL is a community for guilds and teams to grow, to learn, so you can see competition. You can't always get what you need to reach the next level in ranked matches. That's what we're here for. And to watch a bunch of people beat each other up on the internet. Match 2 incoming.
Blue team's turn to ban.
Bans coming from Team Plasma. Team Plasma is a part of the Zelf Nation. You may be familiar with that. I was definitely not asking for
Red team's turn
for any
to
kind of
ban.
brutal discussion of the play. Just build people up. No one's
Blue
perfect.
team's turn
Everybody
to
wins.
ban.
Every match has a winner and a loser. We all know this. Be supportive. Share the love. Alright. So first ban for Team Plasma is going to be Violet. First ban for Iron Gladiators is going to be Murad. Second ban for Team Plasma is going to be Chognar. Second for Iron Gladiators is Grak.
Blue team's
I hear
turn
you.
to ban.
Yeah, just get rid of Grak. I was down with the flash pick. That made sense to me. Don't see a lot of Surely they're not going to leave that many. Yeah, there you go. That makes a lot more sense.
Turn to ban.
But there's still a ton of characters that are on my radar anyway. And I may have mentioned this. The reason you're not seeing the new hero is because he is not allowed. He's not bannable. I mean, they can ban him. It'd be
Blue
worthless.
team's turn.
But he is not a playable character until he has been in the game for more than a week. So if he comes out on Friday, he's not able to participate in the league until the following Friday, which means that next week will have ended and it will go into the next week. So you basically miss a week of that. There's Malik.
Red team's turn to pick.
I really thought we would have seen Malik last match. I'm trying to not like point out what I think people should do because there's a 20-second delay. And each pick gets a lot more than 20 seconds. Alright, Xenial and Slims for Iron Gladiators. Currently for Team Plasma, we have Malik. Are these guys going to go heavy on the hit points as well? Or are they going to spread the love a little bit? Mina, again. And Flash.
Red team's turn to pick.
I've seen a lot of Mina used recently. Haven't had a lot of time to play, to be honest. Randomly, it was my daughter's birthday this past weekend, so spent a lot of time with her. This Mina thing is new to me, but I like it. Mina is a great character. She's a great support. And I think everybody knows I'm a huge fan of heavy hit point support characters. Which honestly, I think Marja really is best used as a support character. She can tank well within reason. She can damage well within reason. She can do quite a bit. Alright, and we get Roxy for more hit points. So we've got Roxy and Xenial. We've got Slims for damage, Jenar for damage. He's got that tanky vibe, even though he's a mage. But he can still do some crazy solid damage. Big AoE damage. And for the final picks for Team Plasma, we have no marksman currently. We get to find out if Flash is going to be jungle or if he's going to be mid lane. Yeah, we didn't have any other casters, so you guys are stuck with me. I apologize, but I'm trying really hard.
Red team's turn to pick.
And the final picks for Plasma are going to be Irie and Zephys. Everybody's hating on the Zephys thing, but there he is. And the final pick for Iron Gladiators is going to be Kilgroth. The reason Stories is not involved in this is because he's been participating in the league with HK. He cannot participate in two teams, and the only way to make it fair is there's a gap between when he can finish competing for one and move back to the original team, the Iron Gladiators. So, you know, just trying to make it fair. Everybody getting mixed up. So we've got
10 seconds.
Mina for. We got some fairly tanky teams. I feel like there's more tankiness for Iron Gladiators. So let's see how it goes. Yeah. Well, I mean, to me, in that last match, I mean, I may have not pointed it out quite a bit, but the Xenial, like I said at the beginning, the Xenial's ability to heal and the global ult is just, it's just crazy strong. I mean, they didn't ever. I think one time they were in a situation where it was absolutely necessary that he jump, but for the most part, he was just bouncing in and healing. Just basically using it as a support rather than a must-have situation. Alright, so
Get ready. Minions will be deployed in 5 seconds.
everybody spreading out. It looks like Plasma is moving as a solid group. Maybe they're going to invade. No, they just spread out. They're waiting for somebody to show. Roxy's there. Everybody's in the jungle. That's what I'm talking about. Jannar, if you only knew what was going on around you. You got a little bit of a push going bot. Malik's gonna make it in. Mina just kind of disrupting the Kilgroth. Just enough to get him off balance. Not a lot going on right now. Jannar is not in any kind of danger, really. Irie and Roxy just kind of sparring back and forth. I feel like this Flash early game is just gonna annoy Jannar more than anything. Don't know that he can get the kill in. Slims misses the stun, bounces out. Malik just kind of hanging back by the tower and just clearing wave. Mina and Flash with the Irie just kind of meeting up, just grabbing what they can and getting back out. We've got potential for some action right here, but I don't know. Yeah, we've got the Zephyrus right there. So I don't think the Malik is in any danger. And then the rest of the team kind of jumps down. The Abyssal Dragon pops up. We got to instantly jump on the Abyssal. Jannar hanging back. Malik is there. There's a lot going on here. Irie is up top by herself, but the action's at the Abyssal. Malik just trying to push him back. He's just taking damage. They are able to get it down and get out unscathed. 0-0. Kilgroth just kind of weaving in and out, basically just annoying people. Jannar is there. Gonna get a little bit of damage off on this Irie, but not much. Yeah, that Malik was a great distraction. You got a lot of weaving in and out, but basically just people bouncing from bush to bush on both sides. Let's see. Jannar just looks like he is ready to make something happen. But the opportunity may jump out right now. Jannar is in. He kind of got stunned. He jumps in. There it is. Chasing him down. Slims is trying to throw down that Zephyrus, though. Just absolutely wrecks him. Nice job. See, you guys are hating on Zephyrus. He can do it. Just give him a chance. Just give the man a chance. Meanwhile, Xenial is there, just basically taking hits. Does push him back. We have potential for a push in mid, but Jin-R is walking back up. Kilgroth coming in from the side, catches that flash off guard and really kind of throws him off. Mina was there, but just behind time. Roxy just kind of floating around on the river. Irie's doing the same thing. Irie just jumps right into there. And the Irie and Mina looks like they're going to take the Sentinel. Don't know that Roxy's going to be able to do much about it. Meanwhile, Jin-R Flash. Everybody just kind of hanging out as Iron Gladiators takes the Abyssal without any real effort. You get a little bit of action going on. Maybe. Yeah, they're all there. Malik is done. Yeah, Flash is done. Mina's there. That Zephys, he is ready. He is ready to take some. He is ready to take some hits and do some damage, but no opportunity. Slims gets the stun out, throws up the disrupt. It looked like it doesn't get too much damage in before he bounces back. Jin-R is going to bounce out. We got Xenial and Slims almost full. Should be ready to commit to something, but they're going to hang back and clear wave instead. Kilgroth taking out the Sage buff. Up here we've got two people. I think they're becoming friends or something. They're not doing much. Zephys is on point in the jungle. Got level 8 jungle to level 9. The gold difference is not substantial, but Kilgroth is definitely up on his jungle clear. Maybe something's gonna happen. Jin-R throws his ult down. He's done. Yeah, that's too much damage coming in at once. Kilgroth goes. I hate I missed that. Something finally happened. Meanwhile, you got a lot of people just waiting for the Abyssal to come up. I know this is late news. Everybody was excited for about 3 days, but I'm just going to point out again, the graphical update was absolutely necessary. This poor Slims is not going to make it out of this. Xenial tried, but there's only so much you can do with that much damage coming in. Are they? They're going to let the dragon roll back because there's just too much going on surrounding it. Kilgroth is really at a point right now that he is a problem. And I don't see anyone building against it. So, yeah, pretty sure Kilgroth is going to be a problem in general for the match. We've got people getting ready to take the Abyssal, but nobody committing yet. And there we go. Everybody jumps in. Xenial is not quite dead. Mina and Malik are ready to commit, but they're just going to back out instead. Iron Gladiators is, unless somebody jumps in right now, the Abyssal's going down. Maybe they timed it really well. No, they still lose it. They all jump in at the end and get the gank kills, but they don't get the dragon. They still took a lot of damage from that. They're likely going to have to head back to base and heal. Meanwhile, Irie going to jump up here, grab the might buff. Roxy is there. But I don't... Yeah, she's going to go in. And Roxy isn't able to get it, but she was pretty close. They do lose. Iron Gladiators do lose their mid tower in the midst of all that. So we're basically 3 towers for Team Plasma, 2 towers for Iron Gladiators. This really, I feel like this Kilgroth needs to make his presence more known. A lot of movement around the Abyssal. We've got the Dark Slayer. The Abyssal's up in 38 seconds with the buff. Everybody's not quite ready to commit. Malik blows his ult, maybe unnecessarily, but they do back out. I'm really just waiting for it to happen. A fight's about to break out right here, no question. Maybe that's it. Zephyrus gets the kill. Zephyrus takes that's another kill. Again, you guys are hating on Zephyrus. He's really got this thing. They're going to take the tower, move back, take the Abyssal. That buff is going to be a huge increase. And I don't know, I mean, I don't mean to sound negative, but that is probably going to be, it. Unless Kilgroth, come on Kilgroth, you got this, make something happen. And they lose the Abyssal. That's fantastic. Kilgroth moves in just enough to push everybody back. And they end up losing it. Meanwhile, we've got Wave. We got minions rolling in. I think these minions are doing work. Iron Gladiators moving as pretty much one single group. We've got Roxy up top just constantly on vision. Constantly clearing the top wave. Which is huge. I mean, if Irie branches out and loses track, she's going to let some serious mistakes happen, and there's one of them right there. Now, Team Plasma jumps in on the Abyssal. Iron Gladiators are not there. We got Jinnar and Slims waiting. They're just lurking. They're going to jump in. They're going to start doing some damage. Roxy right behind. They're going to throw an attack and hope, and they aren't able to get it. They do, however, take Mina out. Zephyrus was in trouble, but he's able to get out. We got a huge wall. A huge wall of IG guys getting ready to move in. They've got Wave right behind them. But looks like they're just going to take the might buff. Malik is there. And weird. I really thought something was going to happen there. But then, nothing. Got a huge, pretty big group of IG guys. They're not going to push any further, which is shocking. You got 2 guys from IG up top against 3. And Kilgroth, they need you. Kilgroth goes down. And that's going to be the end of Xenial as well. Slims with Wave. Roxy with Wave. Jinnar with Wave. I like how they spread out just to make sure that they're covered from a Wave standpoint. But are they going to jump in? I think they may try to jump in and take the Slayer. But the timing, nah. Yeah, Team Plasma backs out because they don't want to risk it. They've already got a minion push. They've got action. They don't really have a lot to worry about. They have some wave they can fall back on and continue to farm. Top is going to be a problem here in a second. Looks like everybody's kind of focused on mid. Everybody's in mid. Everybody wants that Slayer buff. Mina rolls over. Mina Malik roll over, clear that wave. Up top, there's still another one coming, and they were behind on that. Wave comes in for IG. They let everybody think they're going for it. Slim's, he's just going to clear wave. Flash jumps in. He just needed to do some damage, I think.
Red team tower has been destroyed.
Come on, go for it. There it is. Dark Slayer. We got 3 on the Slayer. All of IG is way too far to make any difference. Dark Slayer's going down. They're going to get that dragon. And that is definitely going to be a problem for IG moving forward. That puts that gives Team Plasma a huge increase in sustainability for the push. I feel like if IG committed and jumped into a fight, and they all committed, they could probably win the fight anyway. We got Malik right there, Mina right there. 2 tanks that can feed off each other and just soak up damage. They draw the attention, and they did that with the 2 heavy hit points characters, essentially, to draw everybody from the other team to that spot, and it did just that. They're just clearing wave. Blue is ahead. Blue is ahead on wave. The dragon's up in 6-5. They drop the Drake a little bit behind, but they're able to push. Slims is almost dead, and that flash is probably, going to take him out. Roxy rolls in, just trying to do as much damage as she can. Jennar is probably going to ult, but he had to get out. Kilgroth, make it happen. You got this. There's a lot of hit points, though. That Malik is heavily built. That Jennar is not able to get out. And more than likely is going to be the end. Well, no, Kilgroth is still there. But Kilgroth is going to have to do some major damage. Just don't die. Just stay back. Xenial's back up, and that's going to be... Xenial is their savior. We still have 2 lane towers up. Or two towers. There's a huge mass of minions coming up top. They're able to clear that. They get the Might Golem. This match is not over. We got the enraged Abyssal up. Dark Slayer still got a good bit of time on him. There is absolutely still time. Slims is taking a little, way too fast. Died way too fast. Roxy, I'm sorry, but you are not making it out of that. Meanwhile, Kilgroth Oh yeah, come on, give it to me, Kilgroth. Just go for it, man. No, you took too long.
Tower has been destroyed.
Just go for the base. Just take the base. Don't run away. You had it. God, that was it. That would have been fantastic. And Xenial goes down. Kilgroth, I love you and all, but you had it, man. You had it. You've got a lot of time before your team's up. Irie's moving in with wave. Kilgroth, save your base. Your team's taking the. Oh, you're in trouble. There's still a chance. There's still a chance. It's all happening right now. Flash just taking. He's doing crazy damage right now, as Flash does. They're staying back, kind of hanging back by the tower. I do not think Iron Gladiators can win a team fight. As the match stands, I don't know that they could win it. Xenial jumps in, and the damage is just. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Mina done. Malik done. There's one left. Now go. Just move. That's your chance. You guys. Xenial, sell every item you have and buy boots. For the love of God, just go. Don't worry about minions. Forget the minions. You don't need them. Everybody, stop the Irie and let Kilgroth kill the base. This is it. Kilgroth, don't attack the base. Just attack the base. You're killing me, Smalls. Don't worry about her. Base, 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 base. There it is. Now I just want to say that was great. Xenial, everybody in chat is talking about this boot situation. Everybody. You are gonna be known. Show you are now that guy. You are the boots guy, and you will be the boots guy for at least the next month. No, man, no boots. That was great. I really enjoyed that. Both teams. That was a fantastic match. I really enjoyed that. There were so many random shenanigans going on there. I don't even know how to respond. Now you can watch as I get a Ryoma. Yeah, Bart. Yeah, thanks. All right, I'm going to Zelf. Yes. Yeah, it's Jury. I'm not as pretty as some of our other streamers. I apologize. I'm gonna take like a 5-minute bathroom break. Let everybody get a drink, get relaxed. We are about to see the finals. It's gonna be Iron Gladiators versus off meta. Man, I'm struggling with that. So, 5 minutes, Iron Gladiators, off meta. Sorry, Komodo. And we will be right back. All right. See, that didn't take too long. All right, so we're still on break. I'm gonna get everybody situated. All right, this is gonna be challenging for IG, I think, coming off that, because you got to be pumped at that point. I mean, the first match was heavily in favor of off meta, and they got the victory. IG just had to like fight tooth and nail for that win. You've got to feel good about it. You have to feel good about that. You got the blood pumping. I mean, but how do you maintain that level? That's tough. But I feel like that puts you in a good situation. You're pumped at that point. There is one more game. It's going to be the finals. It's going to be Iron Gladiators versus off meta. So, everybody, just throwing this out there. If you are supporting Team Off Meta, or if you are supporting Iron Gladiators, send a message out in a Discord channel. Let your friends know. Get everybody you know in this Twitch. Let's see some support for these teams. Iron Gladiators, I play with these guys all the time. They're great. They deserve your support. Off meta, I'm familiar with them. I haven't played with them, but I understand that they are really strong. So if you're a fan of those guys, bring people in. Let's do this. All right. Yeah, for this in particular, for the qualifier, it's a best of one. If you do not win, you do not move forward. This was not a planned thing. We planned it to fill a spot for a team that could not hold to their commitment to the league. So we are doing that by letting people compete for it. In the meantime, let's do all the little stuff. All right. Waiting. All right, guys. Let's see. So there may be a thing going on. All right. In the meantime, we've got. Looks like we're gonna have about 10 to 15 minutes in between, so everybody can get set up, so the teams can get situated. So I'm going to use this time to probably annoy everybody and just kind of explain the situation of the PVL, if I can do so. If you're not familiar with the PVL, I say this all the time, so the people that have heard it are probably already annoyed. The reason I created the PVL is to eliminate the fact, number one, that it's impossible to have guild-to-guild communication. It's impossible to get in touch with guild leaders directly. You can't even, from the in-game screen, you cannot even look at guilds to see who's on their team. You have nothing. So this is essentially a way to communicate to guild leaders, team leaders, players, and find people to compete. I am Diamond 4 or 5 currently. All these guys are better than me. There's no question, except for Chognar. Allegedly, I'm really good at Chognar. But anyway, so I created the league so that my guild specifically could find more teams to compete with, to do scrims, to do all the things that these silly, like Gilded and all the other, I mean, they're kind of okay, but they're not community. It's not enough. It's just not enough for me. So I made the Discord channel, started doing tournaments, and it eventually led to this, which is basically my attempt to make AOV fantasy football. And so far, I like it a lot. Like what Nerdsman is talking about in chat, all you have to do is join our Discord channel. There is a scrim search channel. A lot of guilds are in there. Typically, if you log on any day of the week, you can find a scrim. You can find somebody to play with. I mean, it's a fantastic resource, and that's what I wanted it to be. And on Wednesday and Thursday, you get to see a bunch of teams that are, worst case, they're better than me. Fight and compete. The end. Let's see where we're at. There's only so much rambling I know how to do. That's a lie. I could keep talking, but I want to talk about stuff that you actually care about in the first place. So, any questions? I feel like we've lost a lot of the overly critical people. Oh look, I can be an affiliate now. Exciting stuff. PVL is where the cool oinkers play. I don't even know what that means. 10 achievements. Look at all that. Does that mean now I like win an award? I'm gonna get a shirt that says Twitch affiliate. I'm just gonna act cool. Sorry, buddy. Maybe later. I mean, your name is great, Pegasus. I'm just saying. Yeah, from what, community, from what I understand, the switch push is going to basically, the expectation is that here soon there will be some substantial advertisement and kind of a big push for AOV here. I think somebody may have emailed one of the higher ups at Tencent and let them know that they released a server in the NA in December. So, you know, maybe now that they know, they'll support it. Yeah, we're working on the holograms. Coming soon. Holograms. We don't have holograms coming. I mean, I have dreams too. Like, ideally, I would get rosters on time. Ideally. Let's see. Yeah. Piranhas. My boys. Oh wow. There's more stuff going on. I was not even aware. Alright, anyway. My main is kind of a mix. I get stuck tanking 99% of the time, so I play Arum a lot. I play Chognar a lot more. Natalia is probably my main in reality, but I have played Chognar, I think I'm like 800 some odd matches on Chognar, like 400 or 500 on Natalia, and like 300 or 400 on Arum. And the other people, I don't get a chance to try anybody else. I have to tank. A bunch of Arthur, just mainly tank. I like maging, but I have to tank. I've really been giving the new hero time to get less attention, and then I'm probably gonna main him. He's pretty awesome. I've got, yeah, let's see. I have a terrible win rate. There we go. There you go. Those are my mains, I guess, since you were curious. Yeah, the new guy is crazy good. Like, crazy good. One of the guys in my guild, I think he's like 20 or 30 matches in. I don't even know if he's lost. I don't think he may have lost like a match out of 30-ish. I mean, it's really cool. I don't know about tanky Superman. Superman is like stupid. Superman's stupid. It's not even fun. The regen is it is great. Yeah, it is stupid. It's not a she, is it? The name does not directly indicate that it is a she. right. Are we ready yet? Bethy Poo? I don't know about that. Alright, so the question is Iron Gladiators versus versus off meta. Does anybody have any speculation as far as who's gonna win? Like I said, I'm less familiar with off meta, but they were crazy strong in match 1. So I'm curious to see how that goes. Honestly, Marja, I mean, I don't know if you've noticed this yet, but Marja is a really strong counter to Yubneth. So if you have had to fight Yubneth a million times and you can't figure out a way to stop him, just pick Marja. It definitely works. Yeah, Marja is crazy. She you know, she was good before the patch, and a lot of people just treated her, just cast her off and ignored her. But one of the guys from my guild, I think he really, I mean, he played Mina a lot, and then he jumped off the Mina train. I don't even know how he got on Marja, but he played her and played her and played her, and got really good with her pre-patch. And I made a comment randomly about how much I liked Aram and how similar Marja was to Aram, so I should like Marja, but I didn't. And I think I talked to him for about 20 minutes, got some ideas, changed the whole thing around, and then I played her for a while. Probably I played her for 2 weeks, and then they patched her. Yeah, and I was winning. I was winning before the patch, and they buffed her hard. You know, I don't even build her that way. I just straight tank, man. She does really good damage. You don't need all that stuff. I don't even think, I'm not gonna show my build. Yeah, I'm not gonna show my build. But it's tanky. It's like Chogdar. You don't have to do crazy damage. Just make it so that they can't kill you. If they can't kill you, what does it matter? Just run around, annoy the crap out of them. Eventually they'll make a mistake, and then your teammates can kill them. Yeah. How am I doing on this? Yeah. Oh well. Cooldown boots, barrelless, Reyes, Frosties. You know, I don't think I use any. Yeah, I don't use a single one of those items. Just straight tank, man. Yeah, Omen's tough. You know, honestly, I don't see Omen a lot in regular play. I am curious though. And you really do me a favor, don't look at all these like L'Oreal. God, it's terrible. Where are you at, Marja? Marja. Did I pass her? Yeah, I definitely did. Marja. See? 46%. You don't want to listen to me. Terrible. It takes me a solid 20 matches to get it. and then you just wreck with whoever. Except for L'Oreal. I want to be good with L'Oreal so bad. I want to be good with L'Oreal. I couldn't do it even when she was like brutally overpowered. She couldn't kill anybody. It's very frustrating. Well, Owen's still good. I mean, even with that, he's still good. I feel like we should start the lobby. She should be back soon. All right, so less than 5 minutes and we'll get this match started. And we can see who will win. The 16th spot. Looks like alright, should just be a couple of minutes and we'll get this thing going. Yeah. Alright. Basically, everybody's ready to go. People logging in. I feel like advertising should not be my life's focus because I'm not very good at it. Oh, that was fast. Everybody in pretty much. Premier, Valor, League. Alright. Let me blast a couple of channels. Get some advertising out there. Announcements. We'll let everybody know that we are live once again. Oh, probably. You know, the last time I did this, I had so many people get upset that I was posting stuff in their channels. And I'll be honest, it really hurt my feelings. I'm just sharing the information. General chat, we got boom. Alright, let's get the love out there. Alright. Bam, bam, bam. I think Krana's is still... almost. That channel's read only. Paste that. Alright, 2 more. Alright, let's get going. I'm going to continue to advertise in the
Blue team's
meantime.
turn to ban.
As in Ka. That would not be. There you go. Violet.
Red team's turn to ban.
Violet is banned. Murad is banned. Getting the ban hammer out there. Who's coming now? Liliana. See, that's a pick that makes sense to me. That I can get behind. Invariably, I'm sure that's, oh, no, they do. They do end up banning her. Which,
Red team's turn
a lot, I mean, that makes sense. Flash is a good ban. Will he get banned? Alright, let's see if I get banned from these Discord channels. Alright, Flash is donezo.
Blue team's turn to ban.
Ignis, I hear ya. Let's get that Ignis ban. And then Chognar. Bummer,
Red team's turn to ban.
but totally understandable. And then silence. Linda's. There it is. Alright.
Blue team's turn to pick.
And Valheim. There we go. That's the pick that nobody wanted to see, but it happened anyway. And, guys, spread the love. Let your guilds know that this is going on. Let's see how many people we can get in this room. And also, who's gonna win? I asked that a minute ago, but everybody, we were on break. So off meta, who had the really strong showing for match 1, or Iron Gladiators, who basically were able to hang in there regardless of the situation and come out on top. I mean, really, both had a really strong showing. All right, so IG with the Kilgroth again, the Irie. Off meta with Valheim. Off meta's good. They're gonna take the Arum. The Kriknak though, I mean, he's good. Honestly, having had to deal with him a lot recently, in some matches, I mean, that's not a bad pick. If they pick Vera just because of the skin, I'll give them... No, yeah. There you go. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Vera. Except for, you know... I mean, once she blows all her abilities at once for that burst damage, I mean, she just pretty much hangs out. I mean, there's that. Mina, again. I'm liking the Mina love. Cuddles with the Alice. So we have a true support. I guess, well, Mina's a support. But Alice is more support. So we got the Alice ready to go. We got the Gen R ready to go. It's almost time. I think I'm really just curious to see. Yeah, she is really good. With the Alice, I've played with her quite a well, not quite. I mean, I've played with her a few times, and even when we dual support, like Chognar and Alice, it works really well. So I'm curious to see how it all comes together. They do need a tank though. And I mean, it's gonna kill me if I have to say this again. I'll wait a few seconds to let this last pick go through. But there's I'm thinking of a character. Waiting. Really? Huh. So we essentially have no tank for Iron Gladiators. I'm not sure how that's gonna piece together. Kilgroth jungle. We got the Gen R. Irie. I don't see anybody being able to soak damage up. That's that's interesting. Other side, we've got Aram, Mina, and that Valheim with the crazy. I mean, it's Valheim. Crickneck with the crazy damage. Raz with the crazy CC. Yeah, I mean that is true, OG, but you got to get there. And I mean, off metas. I mean, they scale. That team scales well. They're just. I feel like IG is a little behind from the get-go, just because of their characters specifically. I don't know. They'll prove me wrong, I'm sure. Alright, so last match of the night is going to be Off Meta versus Iron Gladiators. And let's see how this action plays out.
Get ready. Minions will be deployed in 5 seconds.
Once again, props to the graphics team for making all the new graphics look amazing. Got a little bit of an invade going. IG was prepared. They're bouncing back to the red buff just to kind of hold them back. They've got a good bit of damage available, and they have more people. Are they? Yeah, They are able to take the red buff. Cricknack grabs it. They kind of slide right out. IG does not seem affected by it too much. Alice just kind of bouncing around, keeping vision. Mina also doing the same thing. Not a lot of action this early in the game, but everybody, really both teams are spread across the map. They're not going to miss anything that way. Alice just generally being annoying, as is her job. You got Raz waiting for the jump, ends up bouncing out and move back toward mid. They're probably just going to hang around for the next 12 seconds and go for the dragon. Everyone bottom is really in position for that. They're going to push everybody back, push all the IG guys back. Alice may go down. No, she does live. We got four from off meta are there. Jenar is close. Slims is a little bit further back, but they're going to be able to push the dragon out. They end up backing out just because there is a lot of damage there. Meanwhile, up top, IG is able to get a kill. The Arum looked like it was a little bit overextended, but still that Kilgroth is there, just trying not to get pulled away. That Raz is really bothering him, I think. The Abyssal is still up. Mina's going to pull it back. Cricknack's going to jump in. And it looks like Team Off Meta may be able to get it, but we've got 3 IG guys moving in. It's 4-3, 4 on. Yeah, that was fast. And Off Meta goes in. They start losing. Kilgroth goes down. It looks like IG was just really more on point, and they're able to clear the group out, minus Raz. So that's gonna put them at 1 kill for off meta, 4 for IG. We got Alice and Slims moving in on that tower. The tower should go down. Oh, just one more hit. Slims is gonna die. And Alice, yeah, I thought she was gonna die, but she was able to get away. Jenar moves down, but he's not going in on that. He's just gonna hang back by the tower, try to clear the minions, and prevent Raz and Valheim from doing too much damage to that tower. They do, however, get the vision and back off. Irie just up top, clearing wave. Kilgroth just steady. He's just at it. Just grinding as best he can. He and Irie are really covering the jungle well, and preventing anything from getting stolen. Irie is really, the area she's covering is allowing a huge amount of vision and maintaining that lane. She's doing a great job. Kilgroth is there. Irie trying to draw their attention, isn't able to. The 3 of them jump Kilgroth. Fortunately, Jenar was there. Irie jumps in a little too late, and that's not going to be the end for her. Yeah, it is. Yeah. You can't get out of that. It's too many stuns and too much CC. Got a little bit going on, but not a lot of commitment. Off meta moves down toward mid, clears wave, and they could, based on the situation, Raz Raz can take that tower. Instead, he backs off, goes straight for the Abyssal, and they are able to get the Abyssal pretty much unchecked. Kilgroth was there, but he was not. He was just 2 seconds back. Kilgroth again, Slims. Kilgroth Slims, that's a lot of damage. Kilgroth just mowing him down. Slims is just steady picking them apart. Mina does get away, and Kriknak jumps in and just absolutely nearly just ruins that Slims, but he's able to weave in and out of battle with a pretty strong 2. I think that's his 2. I don't ever use him. Kilgroth goes in, takes the tower, takes Mina, takes Kriknak, and takes wave. Valhein's there, but he's way too far back. Kriknak, or Kilgroth, I guess he heard me yelling at him in the last match, and he's just not playing around. He's just keeping it rolling. Jinnar, meanwhile, almost able to take that tower. Alice is there. Looks like they're gonna jump in. Irie, yeah, she's not gonna commit to that. Aram is just ready with that ult, just ready to go. And I'm pretty sure she's about to lock in. I mean, they're in a situation right now that they can. Jinnar is in. Everybody kind of converges on that one spot. Raz with the CC. Aram jumps in, locks down Alice. Raz is trying to spread the CC, doing an okay job. Alice does go down. We still got Jinnar, still got Slims. Jinnar is about to die. Kilgroth just not, he's not willing to commit. He stays in with the jungle. That may be a problem because they are pushing hard and they've just got more wave coming. There's 4 of them versus Slims. We've got Jinnar and Irie moving in. Kilgroth pushing that top tower. Everybody's in right now. Aram locks down the Irie. She's done. Alice with the ult really slows him down. Kilgroth, meanwhile, is just absolutely ripping. He's just shredding their top towers. He's going to back off now. But yeah, they try to jump in on the Kilgroth, but they're not able to catch him. And we've still got wave, still doing damage to that core tower. Kilgroth just rolling around like it wasn't a problem. Meanwhile, mid, we got 3 IG, 3 off meta. It took a lot of damage from that Valheim, which kind of put them behind, and they end up backing out. Slims is kind of jumping in. That Valheim is they're gonna be able to kill that Valheim. And Aram is there, but she's basically just blocking, just getting away. But she's not going to. She goes down. They're right on top of that tower. Wave is way too far back, so they're not going to be able to do much about that. So they end up sliding back, clearing wave. The Abyssal Dragon is now buffed. Kilgroth, I don't know that I would commit to that. But we've got a lot of potential. The Abyssal is enraged. And it looks like IG is going to commit to mid. Or so I thought. They're not going to do it. still just clearing jungle. Mina moves in, grabs the Abyssal. IG is too far back, but they do have time. They're going to let the Abyssal go and basically give them time to roll in. Now what I would do is go there, but that's just me. There's no one there to stop you at that point. They're committed to the Abyssal, which is fine, I guess. And it looks like Kilgroth is in. He's doing damage. They do take Kilgroth down, but that's going to be huge trouble for them. And that Jennar just does a crazy amount of damage. Valheim trying. He does take the Jennar down. That leaves Slims and Irie up against a full Aram. Valheim just going off. They are going to be able to get that tower down. I don't know, as far as overall the push, I don't know if they were able to really take full advantage of that. They do have minion wave right here, but they're going to opt to back out. They may go for it, but it doesn't look like they're going to. They're just going to back out and just clear wave. Cricknack moving up. Mina right behind him. Kilgroth is not quite full build yet, but he's in a situation where he is a real problem right now. Irie scouting, Alice just kind of bouncing between everybody just to make sure everyone's covered. Kilgroth is absolutely ready to fight. But when does he move in? We got a huge group bottom moving in. They've got wave. Valheim's there. He's not going to be able to stop them. And it looks like off meta is going to go in on the Slayer. And that might be the biggest mistake they could have made. Tower goes down. They are in the core. And unless they do something right now, I say that. So IG was in the enemy base. There were two enemies that were even moderately close or able to do anything about it. They back out as soon as everyone teleports home. And then they move up to the Slayer. And they may or may not get it. Does it get stolen? It looks like it's going to be. The Slayer is up. Yeah, they are able to get it. That was a huge mistake on the part of off meta. It had 1,200 hit points for like 10 seconds. And that's probably going to seal the game. The dragon is there. It's not able to take much damage because everyone's pretty close to max build. And they are able to push it back. The best thing that could have happened would have been for IG to have just moved in when they were in the base and just attacked the base. But now they have the Enraged buff. They have the Dark Slayer buff. As long as they move in as one group, they shouldn't be able to be stopped. But they split off again. Kilgroth with both buffs is an absolute nightmare, and they're essentially allowing the buff to expire. Not sure why. They're putting a lot of effort into the minions when they have both buffs. There's one tower left up. And Alice drops her ult, pretty much slows everybody down. Just enough. If Kilgroth moved in on that tower, it would be gone almost instantly. But IG missed the opportunities to take it. Now it looks like everybody's in. Everybody's just going to commit. Kilgroth almost goes down instantly. There's a lot of effort to take down that tower that I don't know was necessary, but they are able to take it down.
Blue team tower has been destroyed.
So off meta, 0 towers remaining. We got 6 towers left up for Iron Gladiators. Got all 5 IG up in their base. Minions are down. Kilgroth goes in. Cricknack is able to take 1. But really, the Slims is just going to be able to take the base. They're not going to be able to stop that. And just one attack would end the match. There it is. And that's going to be the end of that. All right. So that is going to bring this evening to a close. Both teams were strong competitors. It just moved in the favor of Iron Gladiators. And that being said, what that means moving forward is Iron Gladiators is going to fill the 16th spot of the PVL. Moving forward, they've got a pretty tough schedule from where we're at. Their first match is going to be against Knights of Zodiac, who are one of the strongest teams in the PVL, and that should give them and the league a clear perspective of where they're at as a team. Heavenly Knights were not playing today. Actually, none of the teams that are currently involved in the PVL Pro Tournament played today. These are all teams that are playing to fill the spot of a team that was not able to hold to the commitment that they made to our league. So, moving forward, IG is going to be a part of the PVL. So, congrats, IG. Like I said, I play with a lot of the guys in IG, so I've got mad respect for them. So I'm glad to have them in the pro tournament. So let's do a little bit of love. I buy these things on the regular. Feel free to make fun of me. Oh man, I can do this. Are in the PVL. There it is. All right, let's let's just. All right. So that is done. Pretty excited to have you guys with us. I'm gonna add everybody to the chats that they should be in in the PVL channel. May, if you would, please get everybody involved in your team in the PVL server, and I need your roster submitted in the next 3 hours. I will send you the information that you need. To other teams, to the teams that did not make it, we appreciate your participation, and we definitely look forward to seeing you continue to be involved in the league or the community itself. The league is going to grow. There will be more tournaments like this one, and there will be some one-shot, just exhibition tournaments. So definitely stick with the group, and we will be happy to keep you involved and give you guys competition. Season 2 will follow Season 1, and there will be competitions and such to lead to that. We look forward to seeing all of you involved, all the teams that played tonight, all the teams who are already involved in the PVL. And if you are on a team, a guild, if you play with a group of people at the library, who cares? Hop in the PVL Discord server and check us out. It's the best way that I've found to find competition, and we would love to have every single person of every tier of play. If you would, follow my channel, like stuff, but please give us love and share the information of the PVL with your guildmates and friends. Thank you guys for watching, and coming Wednesday we have quite a few good matches, but we are also doing a guild participation giveaway. When you log in on Wednesday and Thursday, make sure we'll check the bots, and the streamers will go over it. But make sure you denote which team you're there to watch. If the team that you are there to watch is the highest supported team of that match, or of the night, there will be a skin giveaway, and we will be giving away any skin of your choice that is giftable. So you will be put in a random drawing if your support goes to the team with the most support. I'm making it more complicated than it needs to be, but we look forward to seeing you guys. Also, non-toxic gaming, or is what I call them, non-toxic esports. Depends on what you call them. But NTG has a tournament tomorrow. I would strongly suggest you checking them out. If you're not in the NTG server, you are obviously welcome to join the PVL server, and we would actually I'll post some stuff in announcements in the PVL server so that you have some direction on that. But anybody's welcome to be involved. If you're familiar with Chap, who does some of the casting for the PVL, he is running it, and should be interesting. But anyway, everybody have a good night. Everybody can congratulate the Iron Gladiators, and we look forward to seeing everybody here on Wednesday, and also for the NTG tournament on Tuesday. Have a great night, everybody.